Hey guys, welcome back, and welcome if this is your first time joining us. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, if this is your first time watching this channel and you enjoy what we upload out here, you can subscribe if you enjoy. And you can also turn the notification bell on. Of course, if you subscribe, you will need to turn the notification bell on so that you can be notified whenever we upload, whenever we premiere, whenever we go on a live. You know these things. And of course, if you're part of us, you've already subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking that step. We don't take it for granted. It means a lot. But if you're just out here and you're just watching with no intentions, thank you so much, because that is the purpose. That is the ultimate goal, because when you watch, you know. When you watch, that is all it counts, because we have you for the day. At the same time, you know what it means for me, just being too honest. So my people, thank you so much for watching. And of course, just a polite reminder, kindly like and subscribe. Just confirm if you subscribe, because I'm certain that there are most of you, because I checked the number of people that come to the channel to watch occasionally. I could not believe the number. Like, what's happening? You're not subscribing. So just check that icon, just confirm have you subscribed. If not, and you enjoy this, you should be part of this already. But as I always remind you guys, kindly like the video before we continue. And of course, if you have alternative opinion, if you have a contrary opinion to what I'll share, of course, you know how we do it out here. You come to the comment section. You know that I'm always in the comment section interacting with you. So your point will be home. If you share, of course, I'll be there to interact with you. So enough of that. How many minutes? Almost 2. You guys will roast me today because you don't like the long intros. Let's get to the video. Whom do we start with? Whom do we start with? Or should we start with the shenanigans going on at the moment? Because I saw, of course, Mura is still doing the tingo with the kitchen. And I even saw something that was super funny, because at some point he told the people, the workers were complaining, the fundis. I saw one of you in the comment section, you were like, Neo, what is a fundi? Who is a fundi? A fundi is just a worker. A fundi is a... If you're an engineer, you're a fundi. If you're fixing something, that's how we refer you in Kenya, a fundi. That's a Swahili term. So the fundis were asking Mura, like, what's happening? Mura, what's happening? The shelves is in the cupboards. It depends where you live. It depends where you come from, but you understand the shelves are too far. Like, they were telling Mura, like, will your wife reach those shelves? Because the way he's doing, because of course Mura at this point has declared that he's an engineer, so his work has left a lot of workers in that villa questioning him, like, are you sure that Rocio will get to the storage units above the sink? Because apparently the engineer Mura is planning to have them quite far, not as compared to ours in our homes, or the standard length, you understand? And this is what Mura had to say. Guys, I'm still laughing. This is what he had to say. Fundis, don't worry, because if she cannot get to that far because they're about to be too far, like, it will be so hard for anyone working in the kitchen to get to the storage units. This is what he said. If Rocio will not be able to get to that point, I'll make a chair for her so that she can be standing on it to reach the storage units. Like you wash the cups, you wipe, you want to store them. Rocio will have a seat, a stool, a stand, kinda, to step on them so that she can reach the rest part of the kitchen. That was hella funny. It might not be funny to you guys, but for me it was super. I could not stop laughing. Like, what?
Yes. Yeah, alikuwa anasema eti she was saying she cannot reach here.
Zinakujanga kama 400. Haitakuwa 400. Hii kitu iko kama itakuwa mtu mmoja, kwani kitu msumbua mbali. Itamsumbua, si inakuja hapa.
Haiwezi msumbua.
Sasa kitu unajua kama ingekuwa hapa nani kama hii kidogo hii tu ana.
Kimsumbua na mjengea kiti. Haiwezi msumbua. Yeah. So you know, Rocio was like saying she cannot reach.
I remember, Rocio hii kitu ina, hiyo kitu inaishia.
Yeah, it's here. You know they are seeing here. It's not, guys, it will flash here. It's the end of this dowel. And this is that size.
You're making a kitchen and you know already that it's faulty, because you don't want to be working in a kitchen where you cannot even get to the shelves. Like, what is that, guys? Like, what is the meaning of that? So of course the fundis are doing is they're instructed, which of course I had not known for a fact that these people don't have any idea what they're doing, because at some point they had to have some concrete poured in those the kitchen, whatever is going on. And of course we know it's supposed to be a certain consistency. I'm not a fundi, I'm not an engineer, I don't do construction, but I know for a fact that the concrete that is supposed to be poured wherever it was being poured, I hope I'll share a screenshot out here, it's supposed to have a specific consistency. But one of the fundi came, but one of the fundi at some point was pouring a very light watery concrete solution, and Mura was like, yeah, I think that is okay, because it gets to every corner of the structure that is supposed to have, or rather accommodate that concrete solution. I like it. Let's make a very, very watery solution. I don't know if you understand, but when you mix the sand and the cement, of course, you know, you have that solution and it's supposed to be a certain consistency. But Mura was like, we need watery mixture, because I've seen, just by looking at it, I think it's well off. And people did the way he told them to do. Like that. Like, that thing is super funny.
You make sure they do the right thing. Yeah, you see, when it's wet like that, it will sink. Alright, sana. Mzee, wakimwaga hiyo, wamwage maji rojo, ndio inaenda moja kwa moja, si nzito. Hey. Wamwage rojo. We want very, let me talk to the boys out there. We want very watery stuff. I have to pay them extra for today. Mura, mulete rojo. Angalia ule amejitega huko. Rojo. Hii hata ni mzito. Rojo. Itabidi ongezwe kidogo. Rojo ndio itajaa vizuri, ikae tepe. Guys, rojo means very, very wet, like slippery wet. I don't know how the imagination is pushing it, but it means seriously wet.
They're supposed to have the slab on top, the marble. But the mixture is like water, guys. Do you know water? That consistency. Is it even consistency? Because it's water. It's crazy, because they don't even measure the sand and the cement to know what is perfect for the concentration. Mura is just like, that's enough, I need that concentration. Oh my god, I feel like this is just mediocre, because I cannot just keep calm, because it's super funny. I hope I'll share some of the clips so that you can get what I'm trying to explain, because I was watching and I'm like, Mura is just a different breed. different breed, because whatever is doing in that kitchen, of course, leto ni macho. I already told you that in English, leto ni macho means for us, we just watch and we entertain ourselves out of the show. And it's about to go down, honestly. And of course, I saw most of your comments in my previous video. Of course, if you didn't watch, if you've not watched to date, to this time, kindly go back and check that video, because we shared a lot and I saw most of your comments. Most of you, I think you're well conversant with construction. You had a lot of comments. I really enjoyed, I learned a lot from your comments, which I think it even takes someone that is not so much conversant with construction to know that Mura is doing a lot of crazy work in that kitchen. So that is it about Mura. Of course, what else? Doing the kitchen, and of course, I was so surprised with Uncle Mo to see how he works super hard. Guys, I'm telling you that he works super hard, and I could not believe, because of course, when you go back to the relationship with between Uncle Mo, Mura, and Lambo Girl, it was so much not so good, like so much tension between them, because you remember back then when Uncle Mo was constructing his home, the two, Lambo and Mura, were like, don't contribute to him. He has both hands and he can do work and come up with his own home without contribution. But davyjnr used his platform to sort for donations, which of course no one owes these people some donations, but it happened. But now to see Uncle Mo sweating in that villa, like working until midnight, when I was watching, I was like, Uncle Mo, are you being paid? Do you get paid? Because that's some crazy work. Someone that was really against you. Like Mura was coming for Uncle Mo together with the Lambo Girl, and when I see him being used in that villa, I'm like, I question respectfully, guys. Respectfully, I really question his IQ, because who does that? Who? Uncle Mo is just a YouTuber like any other person in that village. He gets some views, good. But for him to be working for Mura, I hope he's really getting paid for what he does. And I really hope that Mura really apologized for what he said and did to that uncle. The same person that you grew up with, blood, that's your uncle, Mura. You did all the dirty things to him. Now you're using this person, not even using, because at this point Uncle Mo is the one subjecting himself to the slavery. That is what it is, because I don't believe that Mura can force Uncle Mo to do anything. I do not believe so. That is something that really surprised me, and not for nothing, guys. But at some point I caught Mura scolding, not even scolding, like shouting at Uncle Mo. I think it's around midnight, when they were still making the kitchen, and when I saw Mura talking to Uncle Mo the way he was talking to him, of course I think he was tired, because who works until 12 and you will not even be paid enough? Because yesterday Mura came out and told the workers that, how much should I be paying you, considering that you eat in my home for free? So I don't understand, honestly. That was so shocking to me. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section, because I've never seen a family that treats their uncle the way they did, and the same uncle to come back to work for them in the way that he's doing.
This one had bought to do this job. Uncle Mo, you'll need this to put. Sahani iko wapi? Sahani? Mura, kuna sahani ilikuwa hapo. Lakini wao kwa ange serious mura. Hiyo kitu hawezi panga na kitambaa ndogo hivyo umalize. Tafadhali bana. Kama unafanya kazi mpaka na kuogopa. Moi. Ai. Panguza kwanza na hii nguo. Ya hii nguo. Hii nguo Moi, panguza ni chafu. Just panguza. Yes. Sawa. Hai, weka hiyo. Tunaenda kuwasha saa hii mzee. Hai, that's enough.
Pia ndio kupika machapati.
Chapati. So this one, Uncle Mo, show them where you are putting this.
You are frying here.
It's either that Uncle Mo is super slow, or maybe Mura is forcing him, or maybe he's too nice for these people. I don't get it. There was even a video that Madam Parasite was premiering. Right when I'm making this, even when I'm speaking, she's still premiering a video. I think it's still going on. And she came out here telling people that I don't have a girl that will help me with the baby now. Called Uncle Mo to carry around the baby while she films. Uncle Mo is someone else's husband. Uncle Mo is the same person. Uncle Mo is the same person that is always out here mistreating the wife. The wife is always going to their home, coming back. I doubt he gives the same attention to his children the way he's doing to Maisha. Just allow me to say that for the first time, but he held that baby until Madam Parasite finished with her video, helping with holding the camera at the same time holding the baby so that the Queen Parasite can film comfortably. Like really, the same day he was working at the villa until midnight.
Guys, bear with me because right now I don't have how can I tell, someone that can help me to grab the camera.
Like red. This,
okay, yes,
traditional.
like
Guys, and that is why I came out here politely, respectfully, questioning or rather interested to know Uncle Mo's IQ, honestly, because what is that? Someone else's wife, your uncles, like Mura is Uncle Mo is Mura's uncle, that is your junior. The wife is bossing you around. Come hold the baby, hold the camera for me because I need to vlog. Your children will go to bed without seeing you because you were working in the same villa until midnight. Those are some of the things, guys, those are some of the things that I personally don't understand. I don't get it, honestly. There is nothing that will justify whatever Uncle Mo is doing in that villa. Because I'm very certain that behind the cameras, Mura together with the Queen Parasite, like, we feed him. Should we even pay him? I really hope that he's being paid. And if Mura is not paying the uncle, whatever. To hedge with him, because why would you subject yourself to such environments? Like, are you going through a humiliation ritual? Because what will make you be a slave to someone that came out here on the internet? Someone that calls you uncle to tell the world, do not support him. If you were not here back then, you really missed out on a lot. I was not even reacting back then, but I can never get that past when I see Uncle Mo doing whatever he's doing in the villa. Enough of Uncle Mo. Let him do whatever he wants to do. But for us, we are out here judging. I'm really judging, guys. I'm watching him and I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? So let's move to Gintu, Passy, and Chalo, Kush, I think. That is another one. I think today is just a funny video, guys, because when I was going through their channels, I was just laughing, because in this case, apparently Passy did not pay this Chalo because this guy is working as a plumber. I'll show you a small clip, but this person is working as a plumber. Yes. One of you, of course, I know you're watching. We were debating about how to pronounce the plumber, but that's how we do it in Kenya, plumber. How are we supposed to pronounce it? Plumber? Plumber. Guys, this Chalo worked for Passy as a plumber, and Passy did not pay him. And apparently there is someone that gave Passy 190,000 Kenyan shillings for plumbing work. That's a lot of money. I don't even think that size of a home will cost that much. At most 80, I'd say, together with the materials. That's a small home, and I think the main pipe is not so far from that home. Let me come back to what I was telling you guys. Someone gave Passy 190,000, called someone to work for her, and never paid him. Now this guy is in Ginto's channel, of course, venting.
Passy was just thrown into an imbroglio already, and you understand that we have seen much of the videos already uploaded that Passy is arrested. What's really coming out, because Passy was just called so as he can just go and write a statement, because he has much of the debts that are just not paid. And who is just getting those kind of the debts? How are they incurred up to right now? Passy has much of the debt from which kind of the position and this kind of the time. What's really coming out of this kind of the area, so they can just understand from today what's really coming on, because Passy, she's here right now, she's just calling me and talking about, oh, Ginto, you understand, has she sent much of the money? What really are we talking about here? So right today, so much of the videos coming from Max One and talking about Passy is arrested, but the real fantastic module of that now here is to understand what's really coming out and this kind of the fantastic module here. So I have Mr. Chacha, he is available here, so they can just talk to us.
And of course, people had a lot to say. And I'll be out here to read some of the comments. Of course, you know, personally, I'm team Passy, regardless, because to me, I think that people really come for Passy too much. You can come for someone for what they do here and there once in a while, but what made me to be team Passy for the longest time is when Mura came out here and became personal with Passy, and he knows that Passy is a single mom. She has children to take care of alone. We are not dismissing Passy's weakness, because a lot of people are claiming that she's wasting resources in terms of finances, maybe betting here and there. Because, let me pull a small clip, then you come back and continue as I catch my breath, because I'm just laughing because of the comment section. Let's watch this small clip. We'll come back and move on.
Passy has much of the data from which kind of the position and this kind of the time. What's really coming out of this kind of the area, so they can just understand from today what's really coming on, because Passy, she's here right now, she's just calling me and talking about, oh, Ginto, you understand, has she sent much of the money? What really are we talking about here? So right today, so much of the videos coming from Max One and talking about Passy is arrested.
So yeah, guys, as you saw, a lot is going on, but sometimes I can be so unserious, because I'm out here to just to talk of these specific comments, because one of Ginto's audience came to the comment section and said this. I'll pull up the comment if I can, because this person said that Passy should be enrolled for a diploma in business management to kill time, because people are claiming that she wastes money because she's so free, and she's also not good in business. But it's not even business, I think it's property management, real estate, because it's about the house. That comment, I know it might not be funny to you guys, but it was super funny for me. Like, somebody enrolled Passy to diploma in business management to kill time and learn something about managing property finances here and there, because if someone really gave us some 190,000 Kenyan shillings and she didn't do nothing with that money, it's a problem, honestly. That means that there's really a major problem with her, because 190,000, like, what do you do with that amount of money unless she's still gambling or something? Because at this point she's known for that. Like, someone at some point won 3,500,000 Kenyan shillings, 3.5 M, and gambled away the same amount. Yes, that's some serious thing to do, you understand? At this point I think she honestly needs help, like serious help. Maybe to go somewhere and do something about this betting, mismanagement of resources. But going for a diploma course, I think that is reaching. I think that is reaching, honestly. Guys, today is on a Friday. I don't have a lot to say, to discuss, to react on. Of course, you know a lot is happening in that village. But I even saw a clip that Gintu shared. davyjnr was doing too much, arguing with the villagers. I don't know what was happening. So guys, a lot is happening, but because it's on a Friday and I know that you'll be outside, I don't want to take your time. I just want you to watch this small video. Come to the comment section, let me know what you think, and of course don't forget to like the video and confirm if you've turned on the notification bell on, because it's so important for you and for me. You'll be notified whenever I upload a video, and for me, you'll be watching immediately I upload. And of course, you know, when you do that, the video gets to be recommended to a wider audience. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for my people, for always holding me down, you know, for always supporting your girl. I don't take you for granted. Always know that you're really appreciated in my corner, my small corner. I really appreciate you. You never know what you're doing out here. You never know how important you are on these streets. For me, thank you so much for that. That was it for today, guys. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye.